How are you doing?
Yeah, I was just sitting backstage there. I've played in front of 100,000, never been nervous once, and I'm meeting 4 women now.
We're big fans of yours, honestly. We're really excited about you being here.
4 women, you know, one's enough. Yeah, that's great to be here.
You're looking good, because, you know, quite often when we see you in the papers, it's always a picture of when you're not looking great. So how, as Christine said, how are you doing at the moment?
Yeah, I'm doing really well. You know, I think the 9 years, really, that I've been in Bournemouth, I've done really well for about 8 of them. It was only last year, you know, things weren't great regards my nephew, obviously overdosing, and then my dad getting the cancer, and then my house getting robbed and getting hacked by the papers. And obviously the press sitting outside my door for 2 years non-stop, every day, you know. I didn't take it ever too well. You would think I would have done with my experience, but I didn't, and I was off and on with the drink, and I just decided...
You have spent most of your life being hounded by the papers, haven't you?
Yeah.
I mean, they've even planted bottles of drink in your bushes and things.
Yeah, recently, I mean, before last year, yeah, there was like 2 years, and eventually I had to go to see the judge to put an injunction on them. They were leaving gin outside my door and that. And then when I wasn't thinking about it, but I just picked the gin up and took it to the bin and threw it in the bin, and they would take photos, you know, and then I spent like half the day just replying to people saying it's not true.
There's a whole new breed of paparazzi now, aren't there?
Yeah.
I wouldn't particularly class as sort of old-fashioned
I always say
journalists.
one of them's, publicity is good publicity, but when it comes to that, it's not good, you know. Even when they've actually got into the building and went up to the floor I'm actually in as well and put drink outside your doors, it ain't good.
Are you talking about when you were in rehab?
No, out of rehab, you know.
Is this just at home, so they're coming to your home?
I'm a connoisseur of rehabs.
Oh.
You know, I'm a connoisseur of wine.
Talking about... Let me just ask you this. When did you last have a
About
drink?
3 months ago.
As in, not that kind of drink, obviously.
Still the same colour.
So it was Christmas, yeah?
Yeah, Christmas. I went in the second. I did feel like my dad wasn't well, obviously, and I didn't take that well because I'm really close to my dad. Yeah. Sorry.
Very sorry.
Right.
He passed away, didn't he?
Yeah,
In February.
that's all right. Yeah, he passed away, so I'm really close to my dad. So, you know, when I spoke to him on the phone, it wasn't great, but with my dad's sense of humour, it was funny because I said to him, I said, Dad, I goes, you're not going to pass away, are you? And he went, well, if I do, I do. He says, but the way you're going, you won't fall behind us. So I thought...
And how did you feel when he said that?
I just went straight back to Scott myself well, and I was going to go up home for Christmas, so I decided to just check myself in for a few weeks, just to make sure I was OK, you know.
So you know at the bad time that you're going to take to drink,
you know.
which time you then put yourself into
If
rehab.
I feel like a drink, normally I'll ring a sponsor, I'll go to a meeting. This time I decided not to and just go make sure I was OK for him.
So it was Christmas Day in rehab?
No, I went in on the 2nd of December, and that's, you know, I went in for a few weeks. Then I went up to see my dad, made sure he was OK, and he was struggling a little bit. And then I come back to Bournemouth, had a few venues on with my new agent, Kong Events, Shane, I saw it mention that. I mean, he's that tight, honestly. He said, when I die, he wants 20% of me ashes. That's how bad he is. But no...
But was that a bit of a wake-up call when your dad
No, really wake-up call, because...
But when your dad said to you, you know...
You know, I've been worse than I have done about 5 years ago when I actually did die. I was supposed in treatment when I was in America. But no, I thought, you know, because... I just thought the way he was, and if he was going to pass away, that, you know, a drink would never bring him back anyway. And that's what I was thinking all the time, you know.
But I read
sorry, Linda.
No, I read in the brief that you've got an addictive personality. It's not just alcohol that you're addicted to, is it?
Anything. Yeah, that was funny. I mean, I wasn't drinking, and I just had a look at the bottle of Calpol. It had no 0.1% of alcohol. And I thought, well, I've had 20 bottles of that. It might kick in, you know, and I got addicted to Calpol, but it was embarrassing, you know, when you go to rehab, you get people in for this and that, and what you went for, and I went Calpol, and everyone just started laughing.
I think I read somewhere that you were addicted to laxatives.
Yeah, laxatives as well, because I thought I'd lose weight through that, and I couldn't get off that. And then Red Bull was horrific, the withdrawal from the caffeine, you know. Yeah. So I was drinking up to 30 cans a day and doing the gym twice a day. I wasn't good, like, I was just... I remember going to treatment and I knew the withdrawal was coming off the caffeine. You know, I've been 6 months sober, and the caffeine withdrawal was horrific, you know.
And what was different about the time when you just said that you just thought about ending it?
No, I didn't really want to end it. you know. So, you know, I've never been like that, you know.
Have you got a lot of support around you still?
Yeah, the support, yeah. You know, the thing I like about being sober is, like, I've got a choice, you know, and I choose more than anything. And when I'm drinking, I don't have a choice, you know. My choice is where I get the next drink from. It has been in the past.
When you were in rehab and you did experience that near-death experience, was there any point during that you felt, you know, you were completely out of control?
No, they took it out of rehab. They couldn't withdraw us, and I went to hospital, and I think this is like sort of sedated us for 18 days. And then I come out of it, and I remember going back to treatment. I said, I'm good now, I can go home. They went, do you know where you've been? And I didn't know. And they told us, and I went, wow, that was a shock.
Is that
you know?
what they do then in rehab? I didn't know.
No,
They sedated you for 18 days?
No, this time was different. You know, normally they give you tablets just to stop the withdrawal. And I've had that, you know, I've only probably been into rehab seriously for drinking about 3 times. Others were just for a week or 2 weeks and just make sure I was okay, you know. I call it like a top-up, you know.
Yeah.
And
Do you
make
think
sure
you'll
I'm
ever
okay.
be free from alcohol?
Sorry?
Do you think you'll ever be free from alcohol? And
No, it's everywhere, alcohol, you know. It's up to me if I choose to either have it or not, you know. I just think it...
People naturally, don't you, if you see them, it's a natural thing to go, oh, I'll buy you a drink.
Yeah,
without even sort of thinking about the process behind
it's hard, you know. That's why you have AA meetings and that, because you can... People understand what you're going through. It's like my mum will say, why did you have a drink? Or, you know, and she doesn't understand, God bless her.